Hurricane Dorian has been upgraded to a potentially catastrophic Category 4 hurricane,
rapidly strengthening over the past 24 hours to a monster Category 5 storm.
Hurricane Dorian made landfall in the Bahamas on Sunday.
In fact, it has become the strongest hurricane in modern records to hit the Bahamas, and it is still making its way to the southeastern part of the United States.
The eye of the storm passing right through the Abaco.
It's my job to put together a team of highly skilled first responders from fire, police, and the urban search and rescue setting. And together as a team, we go into some of the most dangerous environments throughout the world.
This thing's going to skirt the coast, so there's going to be some coastal, the surge is going to be big, there'll be a lot of coastal flooding, and obviously the high winds along the coast of Florida.
I can't tell you the numerous amount of storms where predictably it was one way, and then all of a sudden it shifts and wobbles and it comes on shore just a little bit up the wave.
Hurricane Dorian was one of the worst hurricanes on record. It sat on the Bahama Islands for nearly 2 days with winds at 180 to 200 miles an hour. SRP was here within several hours of the hurricane passing over the island. Our number one priority is capturing the documentation of the damage. Even though these structures held up extremely well, the damage is severe. Anybody can come into a property, rip out drywall and say, okay, it's fine, it's ready to be built back. However, if that damage isn't properly documented, it puts you at risk of what you're going to be able to build back your property.
Martin Brittingham with SRP out here in the Bahamas right after Hurricane Dorian. I got Josh behind me. He's currently on the sticks, mapping out the next mission.
The power of this machine here is phenomenal. It gives us the ability to create a full 3D scan walkthrough of this entire asset. And we need to be able to provide a platform that allows that information to be disseminated to multiple different people so we can get the asset owner back to where they need to be as quickly and as efficiently as possible.
We're here on one of our many properties that we have out here. Whenever we start our scopes, we write down very detailed scope notes so that we can make sure everything in that room has been accounted for. And then we go through and we sketch the entire inside of the building so that we have all of our proper measurements. And whenever we get our 3D scan done, we can go back to our computer and get our estimate and start writing it.
After documentation of damages, it is essential that the property get dried in. The first step in drying in a property is boarding up all windows and doors that have been blown away, as well as drying in the roof. The next step in the recovery process is to do a complete contaminant testing of the property. And what that involves is an industrial hygienist actually moisture mapping areas where water has penetrated to the interior of the property, as well as swabbing for contaminants that have entered into the property to see exactly what their protocol is that they're writing for. Now you're ready for the mitigation company to complete their role.
It hurts. I really loved my mom. All of my children's pictures, all of my family pictures, my last pictures of my dad, they're gone. Gone forever. I tried to create a home for them that they would be safe. The storms are not allowing me. We're not going to come back. I don't want to see it anymore. I can't bear to look at it.
The response that our team had going into the Bahamas was extremely humbling. Seeing the loss of life, The mass destruction was something that'll stay with us forever. The only thing that SRP wants to ask of each of you this year is to please keep the Bahamas in your prayers.